Would you agree if I told you that we're like fishes? I mean, we live in a river of time for all our life, yet we seem to understand very little about it. So join me now to hold your breath and to dive into this river. I believe I'll be able to show you something very essential about it. In this world, the effects of time on things and on their passing differ greatly. Beings are one within the other like concentric circles, yet they differ in regard to the speed of their passage. Just as the hands of a clock counting the seconds and those counting the minutes, hours, and days superficially resemble each other, but differ in respect of their speed, so too the sphere of the body, soul, heart, and spirit in man differ from one another. For example, the body possesses an immortality, a life and an existence in the present day, and even in the present hour, while its past and future are dead and non-existent. But the heart's sphere of existence and life extends from many days previous to the present day and to many days in the future. Then, the sphere of the spirit is vast. Its life and existence extends from years previous to the present day to years subsequent to it. By virtue of this capacity, in respect of knowledge, love, and worship of God, the Lord and Sustainer, and the pleasure of that most merciful one, from which spring the life of the heart and spirit, transient life in this world contains within a perpetual life, results in an eternal life, and resembles everlasting life. Yes, 1 second on the way of love, knowledge, and pleasure of the truly enduring one is like a year. Otherwise, a year is a second. A single second even on his way is immortal and many years. 100 years of the people of neglect looking to this world are like a single second. There is the famous saying, a moment's separation lasts a year and a year's union passes in an instant. I say the complete opposite to this. A moment's union for God's sake within the bounds of the eternal ones of glorious pleasure is a window opening onto not a year's union but a permanent union, while not 1 year but perhaps 1,000 spent in heedlessness and misguidance pass in an instant. A meaning of the above saying is this: since union with transitory things is transient, however long it lasts, it seems brief. A year of such union is as fleeting as a second. It's an illusion, a dream, causing regret and sorrow. Since the human heart desires immortality, it can receive in 1 year's union only the tiniest pleasure within a fraction of a second, and the moment's separation is like not 1 year but many. For the arena of separation is broad. If only for a second, separation inflicts years of destruction on the heart, since it yearns for eternity, for it boasts of innumerable separations. As for physical and lowly ones, for them the past and the future are filled with separations. While on the subject, we say this: O man, do you want to make your brief and useless life immortal, long, beneficial, and fruitful? Since such a wish is demanded by humanity, spend your life on the way of the truly enduring one, for everything turned to that eternal one receives the manifestation of immortality. Since everyone fervently desires long life and yearns for immortality, and since there is a means of transforming this fleeting life into perpetual life, and it's possible to make it lengthy, for sure anyone who has not lost his humanity will seek out the means and try to convert the possibility into reality, and will act accordingly. Yes, the means is this: work for God's sake, meet with others for God's sake, labor for God's sake, act within the bounds of for God's sake, on account of God. Then all the moments of your life will be turned into years.